What's up, Pints and Pistons fans and people?
Yeah, we're
You guys are just
Yeah,
gonna we're just gonna be quiet for a minute, guys.
Alright, guys, we're gonna be quiet for a minute because if anybody ever heard us talk about my wonderful neighbor Cody that has the Evo that you guys seen.
well, he's
about to let it
we're
rip,
we're
baby
about
Jim.
we're about to hear some mechanical music.
We're about to hear
The song of
wonderful
our people.
Song of our people. So guys, he pulled into the yard. We're about to do this right now. So
Well, we're not gonna do it. We're gonna enjoy it. He's gonna
just
do it.
feast your eyes out there and open
Feast your
up
ears.
your
You're
Open
gonna
up
see
your ear
headlights
holes.
go.
Here you
by.
go.
Open up your ear holes.
Here you go, guys.
Headphone users, have fun. Oh, is he gonna stop? Yee yee.
That 500 horsepower
That's a-
LS Fury.
Yep.
So much for just the reliable daily.
Yep.
And then what about that Camaro? Did you guys hear that thing?
That was a Camaro? I thought it was a tractor.
That was a Camaro. What the
I
fuck
thought
was
it was
going
a
on
tractor.
there?
I thought that was a John Deere.
It sounded like a
roll-by.
jailbreak on a semi.
But yeah, this
All
is
right,
actually-
guys, welcome to Bites of Business.
Welcome,
So yeah, so
everybody.
we got our start with two pieces of mechanical music. Not only did we hear Cody's truck, but before we were listening to some Rush.
The
Oh,
greatest
classic
driving
song.
song ever.
Red Barchetta from 1981's Moving Pictures.
Now, hold on, before we go into anything else, Brian, can you really quick describe to us that
Oh.
song and
He said, sorry it wouldn't downshift. The 4L60 hates him.
okay.
4L60s hate everybody.
Yeah, they do. Four neutrals. Yeah.
Oops, all neutrals.
I heard you wanted a gear. Best that I have is four neutrals.
Oh, is that what I
so.
smell now?
Oh,
Do you smell that?
yeah, I smell burnt ATF.
Yeah, but it could have been that shit.
It
could've
could
been.
have
Could've
been.
been.
It could have been.
It sounded pretty rough.
So really quick, Brian, can you describe to us that wonderful Rush song? If y'all haven't heard it before, make sure to go check it out.
So yeah,
But
well,
there's an actual story behind it.
So while you're on the YouTubes, look up that song by Rush, Red Barchetta, and then go out on the Googles and look for A Nice Morning Drive by Richard S. Foster. It was a short story that appeared in Road and Track in November 1973. And that short story was the inspiration for the song, both of which are fantastic. Total gearhead material.
Yes.
I've made these guys read it.
Oh yeah.
And it's a great read.
A 15-minute read is not much. Hold on.
Uh-oh. There it is.
He's like, hold up, I'm gonna do it again.
God, that thing just sounds nasty, man.
That
Dude, that is a whole hog cam right there. It's not a half hog cam. That's a whole hog cam right there.
YouTube.
That might even be a hog ass cam.
You guys are almost starting
Hold
to
on,
sound.
hold on,
You're about to sound
hold
like.
on, hold on.
To get YouTube peeps in the chat there,
Yeah.
there is a link to Red Barchetta, or Barchetta, however you pronounce it.
Barchetta.
Barchetta.
He pronounces it
Geddy,
wrong.
Geddy Lee says it wrong.
He says Barchetta. It's Barchetta. It's
And
how it's
I'm
actually
also
pronounced.
going to
It's like the
throw-
people that pronounce, Renault, and
Renault.
Yeah.
Renault.
Ugh.
That's how you say it, right? Dan?
No.
Every
Yeah, I don't-
3 months.
I-
Well, it's also
I
like
say-
Every
Peugeot.
3
Some people
months,
say
Dan.
Peugeot. I'm like, ah!
Every
You
3
know.
months. We
What were
just
you
have-
again?
Okay.
Okay, just wanted to
I
look.
can say this now that I'm no longer there. Every 3 months, we would have our little song and dance at the dealership at Kia. And the owner of the dealership would come out and talk about all the major manufacturers. We get to Nissan and their partner company. I would cringe every time because he would go, Renault. It
It's
hurts.
not said how it's
It
spelled.
hurts. It hurts. It hurts so bad. It's you Renault, goddammit.
You uncultured
Renault.
swine. Pronounce it right.
Renault. It's an Italian company. Jesus.
Oh, God. So,
Wait a minute.
they are
Or
French.
French.
I was
Whatever.
gonna say they're French. Hey, don't stand on my people.
No, your people are French Canadians, and they're usually dicks.
Hey, my head a flappy. Anyway, what's going on, guys? How's it going?
I don't know. Our chat's not.
Huh?
Because I posted the links and everything. I just don't worry. You have to pull up. Technical difficulties every time.
Yeah.
Every
But we're
single-
live. That's
I
all that
know.
matters, guys. So,
Efficiently
okay,
live on multiple platforms.
enthusiastic. Come
Oh,
on, Dan.
I am
Enthusiastic
enthusiastic.
is
Hey, we're
Yeah.
slowly working the bugs out
Is that
here. so-
Firefox?
No, Chrome.
Leave that there.
all right.
You're
So,
right, Bob.
yeah, apparently we're doing shit.
Yeah, we are. Oh, I've got some weird automotive observations for the past couple of weeks.
Hold on. Before we go to Brian on that, yes, guys, we are doing a giveaway today. We got a Pints and Pistons, including Wrench Monkeys Automotive giveaway. It's gonna be a excuse me. Hurt to my
Mango
okay.
Kart.
Yeah. So basically, the last week been putting it out there. You had to be a subscriber to our channel plus Wrench Monkeys Automotive to
Oh, somebody else.
plus Wrench Monkeys Automotive's YouTube channel to be a part of this giveaway. So we have the whole list of people that we cross-hatched here and there, do this, do that. We were able to figure it out. We got it in a wonderful, spirally
Yeah, Dan's got a fantastic
configurator.
little
I did. I know.
randomized-
I know it's a spirally configurator. I really like that.
Yes.
That is exactly
Yes.
what it is.
So-
You know, it would have been perfect if he would have put thingy on the internet. Just pop it off.
Spirally configurator thingy.
Yep.
That's-
Yep. So in a little bit we were gonna do that, and we will let everybody know. But Brian had a bit of information that he wanted to share. So
Not
I
so
don't
much
want-
information, just some observations of driving.
Information, observation,
Driving
corroboration.
observations?
Observations of driving around here recently.
I enjoy driving
And there's some
observations.
automotive weirdness going on. I have seen yet another Supra in the wild.
A new one?
Yeah.
Still have not seen one.
I still have yet to see a C8 in the wild.
I've seen a C8 in a while.
See the red Supra?
No, I've seen the red one. This was an old dude out off 98 out by Oak Park at Sugar
Oh,
Woods.
I saw old
dude
a
in a red one on 40.
medium
that
silver
way.
one. Well, I was out there just for a nice afternoon drive. No airships coming towards me.
Not,
though,
not
so
a morning
good.
drive?
Not a morning drive. It was an afternoon drive, but no airships coming towards me. I have seen 3 old school Camrys with no dents in the bumper.
Really?
Yeah, there's a disturbance in the force there. And ultimately, the thing that has absolutely blown my I saw an older 5 Series and 2 separate newer BMW SUVs.
Were they using their singles?
All 3 of them used their turn signals for lane changes and turns. It's madness.
You see that within like the
And-
span of the same
Hold on.
day?
I
know what
recently
ha-
saw Toyota RAV4.
They're evolving.
They're becoming
You know-
self-aware.
They
you
are.
know what happened to me on my way home?
Camrys and
Today,
RAV4s are going to be
2
soon.
blocks away from the house, I'm behind a Ford Expedition at like 2000, and slowing down. That is,
What's working now?
he stopped. And I'm like, why are you stopping? You're turning
Captain
right.
Oversteer.
That's
That motherfucker turned left with his right blinker on. I'm like,
What the-
what the fuck are you doing?
Dude, this is Citrus County and it's Florida. That's not unusual.
Yeah,
That does not
I-
rise to the unusualness of
It
the no
piss-
Camry dents
it
and the
pissed me
BMW turn
off
signals.
The fact that it was 2 blocks from my set of poop. I'm like, "Ah!"
Well, again, that's not unusual either.
Exactly.
Any automotive weirdness that you
I,
over the
well,
past couple of
I
weeks?
too have actually seen quite a few. I think about 4 Camrys, both white and tan with no Camry dent. And they were older ones, like the correct era for it is that dent.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
the one
no.
that I saw even had like mismatched color panels, like they had faded differently, like maybe the door came off another car,
But no dent?
and peeling clear coat and the whole 9 yards, and still no dent. It was weird.
Today, I saw a picture with a manual transmission,
Oh, I don't see those too often. I saw a Chevy Cruze with a manual transmission today.
but a PT Cruiser with
Yeah.
a manual transmission.
I
The
almost,
fucking stick was that long.
it is, and it's just got a ball. It's
Yeah.
just like and it's a color matched
Well,
ball
yeah,
to
it's
the outside
because
of the car.
because the seats are basically like a bar stool and a neon.
Yeah.
They feel like them too.
I, was
I
like, damn,
almost
I
bought
really
it.
think our microphone boom right there is shorter.
Oh, it
shifting.
is.
Well, that's
Oh, it is.
By like
long
6
margin.
inches.
By
Yeah.
a long margin.
Like it was almost like your crutch was just shifted.
I remember
Yeah.
I almost bought one, a cheap one, to try to flip it, and like it was a manual one, and I was just thinking it's a fucking truck shifter. That's just
Cody says trans temps don't go. Who?
4L60 live.
Oops, all neutrals.
Oh, you want a second gear? I'll give you a neutral. Best I can do is a neutral.
Oh, trans temps don't go over 160, so he's actually overcooling it?
Oh,
Are you over?
Well, obviously, the correct answer is a 480 swap.
yeah, I'd say that. Or a manual swap.
Or just fuck it, put a supercharger on it.
I think he's probably already gonna do. Oh wait, me finishing this makes me think about something.
We need a beer.
Here.
Hold on, I gotta address
You
this.
think?
Hold on,
Um,
hold
that
on.
hurt?
There were supposed to be guests tonight. They had to cancel last minute.
Yes.
Yeah, they got.
It is.
What's up, Will?
It is Leo, our wonderful Wayne and Allie. They were supposed to be on. They had an issue with parts getting to the shop. They were supposed to early to go celebrate Leo's 8th birthday party. And
Yeah.
but because the shop closed late, they weren't able
Birthday
to.
party delayed, so
And all
obviously,
that,
obviously
and
the
we had
kids
to
come
give
first.
little dude, his proper birthday because awesome.
Oh,
and all
I
that.
did look.
He
at my,
got a shit ton. Like I was actually pretty.
Speaking of Hot Wheels, and speaking, he was the one. Well, both were the one. Light variation.
Yes.
Recently, FC. Mine has the normal tail.
Wait, what? I
Yeah,
need to look at this.
there's a
pair-
one have a flat one has a little bit of a bubble on it.
One apparently has the standard USDM. Apparently, there's one that has like the round dot tail.
Really?
Well, that's the
uh,
difference. That's just the difference between S4 and S5.
No,
Yeah, that-
no, but the actual casting has dots on it.
That's
Yes.
neat.
Yeah.
So apparently, there's a variation on
Yep.
those.
But,
And
oh,
also,
that
on,
sneaky
on
bastard.
another
Okay, whoa,
thing,
wait a
another
second.
thing about that, Dollar General from Friday to Sunday, Dollar General on Hot Wheels
Yeah,
and
Will-
Xbox cars
Will took a
are
bunch of
buy
Hot
one
Wheels.
get one free, and I totally cleared out the one in Citrus Hills of all the fucking RX-7s they
The
I didn't know they were doing
Will says expect a flyby in about 10 minutes. He's
that.
Alright, and on that note, what time it is?
It's beer time.
Beer time.
So my recent Hot Wheels collections, when we were at Wrench Monkeys for our event, which
Oh
went
yeah, you
over
got
spectacular,
the yes.
I ended up getting.
Oh, we gotta talk about that because we haven't had a show since then.
No, we didn't. But anyway, so at that, I ended up the guy that had the Hot Wheels tables. I ended up getting a D-Type Jaguar, Lancia Strato Stradale,
Mm-hmm.
a Ferrari 365 Daytona Coupe, and a Ferrari 364. Then just the other day at Walmart, I ended up actually broke down and bought a premium one. I got C210 Skyline,
Yes.
77 Skyline.
One of those.
I got the 886.
Can't you? I just.
It's
I didn't-
Lancia Stratos.
Is it? I didn't know they had those.
It's
I
red.
haven't
It's red with
honestly.
some silver spots on the lip.
I haven't honestly Hot Wheels looked in a while. Unfortunately, I really haven't.
Well, we went to the thing and there was a whole table full of them just there. So
And you know what? While we were there, I was so busy running around and everything, I never even stopped to look at.
he did have some pretty good
He
stuff.
usually does. I've bought from him before. A couple
Yeah.
times.
Oh, asshole universe is out here.
Oh, booger.
Oh god.
It was hot.
Cold.
The actual things are.
I grabbed 3. I figured you'd probably want to split one.
What the hell is that?
Unless do you want a whole one?
Yeah, we'll go for a whole one.
Okay.
I got it.
I'm good.
I like the name. It's like all metal letters too and everything.
Slaughtermelon.
Slaughtermelon.
So our first beer of the night is from Tampa Bay Brewing Company. It is a fruited Florida Weiss called Slaughtermelon.
Now I'm of mixed emotions about this because we're about like 50% so far on Tampa Bay Brewing.
And watermelon. I don't know. Have we done any watermelon beer?
I do not recall a water.
Like I know I'm not like one. I
Never
enjoy
had
watermelon. I don't go
beer,
out.
But if you realize this is also
Yeah, this is a
Weiss.
Weiss. This is a
so
Weizen.
this actually
It's a
might
wheat
be
beer.
It's supposed to
really
be thick.
fucking good.
That's what I was thinking
Like
too.
it's not an IPA. It's
It's gonna
not.
be like a shandy.
Now,
Wow,
Chris, did you bring this?
Yes.
You might actually like redeem yourself.
I know, right? That's why I grabbed it. I was like, this is my
I
chance.
kind of
might actually redeem
expected
yourself.
I kind of expected it to be more fragrant.
No,
No, it
it's
smells
got a
more like
nice
a Weiss.
watermelon smell to it.
Whoa,
I mean, I expected
oh,
it to
it's
just
rosé in color.
I just expected it to kind of blast
Whoa!
out of the can a little bit
Whoa!
more.
Sorry, watch the head. Watch ahead, it sneaks
Oh
up
yeah,
quick.
yeah.
But it's pink?
It might be because it's not like super cold.
How pink it is. It's like a rose.
Oh, Dallas Fright Line. Smell that.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
there you go. Did you not get a glass?
There was only 3 in there.
Bullshit, no.
Oh yeah, definitely more fragrant once you put a head on it.
How you doing? Yeah, I'm interested because, like, you know, I haven't had a lot of watermelon things other than watermelon and watermelon candy. I think overly sweet. Excuse me.
Watermelon.
Yes.
Way too sweet.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm hoping for is a
Way
Florida
too
Weiss with watermelon Jolly Rancher.
I wouldn't mind the
that's
flavors
what I
that
hope
sweet.
for.
Just with the sweetness backed off a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a sweet.
Yeah,
person.
watch the pour. It's tricky.
It gets rough.
Not only
It's
that, it wants to
tricky rock
dribble
out.
out of the can.
It does.
I have to show the camera.
It's like a rose.
Pinky.
It's an interesting color.
Rosy color going on here.
You motherfucker.
What?
Perfect.
Perfect pour?
Look at that shit right there.
Dude,
Okay,
it
I can't hold this forever. I gotta go in.
yeah, no, I don't believe you. Dude, it smells fucking.
Oh!
Ah,
That's got
Brian,
a kick to
I
it.
did it.
Go Dan. Go Dan. Oh, and there it goes. He spilled.
Guys, that's got a serious kick to it.
Whoa!
Well done.
I haven't tried it, but I'm the last of the Mohicans.
Oh man, that's really good. I like that. That's yummy.
Whoa!
That almost has a sour to it.
It is a little bit
But-
sour.
But it's not.
Well,
It's not
but-
like sours.
And
like,
then when you're
it's-
done,
it
it's
goes
like,
away.
hey, wait, I was still there. Have that, and then it just lingers back.
And see,
Oh,
dude,
it's strawberry
I
and watermelon.
love
Oh,
this.
is it?
Oh yeah, that's where the tartness comes from.
Hell
See,
yeah,
but
I dig
love
it.
this because I've always wanted to like sours, but they're
Oh yeah, I
just,
have,
it's like
they're
it's
bitter.
it's like shoving 3 warheads in your mouth at once. This is that perfect point to where you get that actual like natural
You-
sourness of like a fruit type deal.
but you're still getting
There's still
you're
some
still getting all
sweet
the
in there.
background, the
Yeah.
natural sugars of the beer.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good. I like that quite a
This
bit
is
actually.
this is yeah.
Good
Definitely
job.
dig it. Well done,
Chris, you
you,
actually
Chris.
came around and redeemed yourself.
on an oddball too, because I just saw this and I went,
Well,
Tampa
and,
Bay Brewing Company. It's got fruit in it. I'm sure it's gonna be good.
well,
Yeah,
it-
but you said the
it
same
is-
thing
it
about
is-
Gourds Gone Wild.
It is
so.
a fucking oddball. It's
Which one was
strawberry.
that?
The
water-
one that
the
we
pumpkin-
couldn't even finish that
Oh,
stayed in my
disgusting
fridge
pumpkin
until
thing.
Jason
And I
drank
also
it and was like,
I also bonded with Tampa Bay Brewing with the Genji.
Yeah,
Supposed to be a nice little winter beer, but it was basically like, you know, someone did the cinnamon challenge.
yeah.
That
I
See,
remember
and,
that.
and so that's the thing. So far with Tampa Bay Brewing Company, we either have out of the park fucking amazing or
Out of the park, fucking disgusting.
yeah. There's no
You know,
like we've never
honestly-
had something from them that we're just like,
Oh,
it's
hey,
okay.
we got somebody new here. Seamus McMaster,
Even in
Harley
Philly-
Rider, and beer brewer here.
Hey,
Hey!
nice
So-
to meet you, bud.
Hey, tell us
yeah,
what
hey,
you do.
yeah, in the
Yeah.
comments, tell us what you brew and all that stuff. We'd love to talk back and forth with you about it, you know. And again, sorry if we don't get instantly back to you. We are live, but it's one of those
There's a delay.
there's
Yeah.
a delay, but also we start on shenanigans, and then we were like, oh shit, there's a chat.
Yeah, please
So-
do because I tried brewing one time, but
Yeah.
But that came out fucking amazing.
Yeah, I
It
didn't,
did.
I didn't get a chance to try it because of all
Unfortunately.
my weird issues.
But it came out amazing.
the one thing I do want to point out though that I have noticed across the board, whether it's been good or bad with Tampa Bay, is it seems like everything they put out is like an extreme.
Yeah.
They try to achieve some kind of extreme with whatever they come
Yeah.
out with, and I like that about them because like this
yeah,
is,
they're you know,
There's no subtle.
whatever
they
it
don't have a
is, whether it
subtleness.
is
They're
something
they're either on or off.
right.
okay, so they are basically like either Rusty Wallace and
Yeah.
Colin McRae.
Yeah.
Win it or bin it.
Yep.
Fair enough. Okay.
Just full
Either
send.
I'm gonna get into
Uh,
first place, do that shit, or I'm gonna
He brews
crash that.
he brews stouts, red ales, IPAs, and ciders.
Ooh,
red
ooh.
ale.
Stouts and red ales are
Right.
in my wheelhouse.
This
I'll be
moves
the
up into
IPA.
IPAs,
Yeah,
but
that'll
no,
be me.
no, stouts and reds with us three. That's, I mean, one of our favorite beer. And so if you're new
Oh,
here,
stouts and
we've been
milks,
doing
yeah,
this
fuck.
for a little over 2 years now, and again, it's just 4 of us idiots just
Oh yeah,
sitting
perfect.
here talking
Yeah.
about
Perfect,
stuff.
right?
Oh yeah,
One of our main
Rocky
like,
Mountain Oyster Stout. What the fuck?
Well, I know what Rocky Mountain oysters are. I don't want that, but I'll try the stout of it.
Fuck
You know.
yeah.
So yeah, speaking of reds, Mike and Sabrina were down at Market 48 the other day, and they got me an awesome little gift, and it is a Red Right Return Tallboy can coolie.
It's so
this
badass.
is
Which is
awesome.
With a cool freaking boat on it too.
so
and
yeah.
So we
everything.
have our top 3 reds, and Red Right
Red Right
Return
Return
is
is
one of
easily-
our top 3s.
Oh yeah.
And it's one of those. It varies between the 3 of us, but all of our top 3s
Are reds.
are the same. Yeah, but they're the same.
They're pretty
Like,
much the same, they're just in
we
different
have
orders.
them
Yeah.
just in different orders. You know, we got Red Right Return, Diver Down, and
Rollin'
then
Dirty,
Rollin' Dirty.
Robonaut Red,
Well, yeah, Robonaut Red,
Rollin' Dirty,
Rollin' Dirty,
Red Right Return.
Red Right Return. Between all 3 of those, we just have them in different
We
orders.
should just call it our top 4 list for red.
Yeah.
That's just how it
It
is.
really
but
is.
that's what it is like, and that's come down to, as of right now, we've over 100. Like, we're close to 150. We've lost count at this point. because
Yeah, we.
he was the one
He
that
said he
keeping
didn't have the
count.
balls to try the
Ha! See what
Rocky
you did
Mountain
there.
oyster.
Right
Yeah.
here, buddy. I see what you did there.
I also want to point out that we are nearing 1,000 followers on Facebook.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, we're almost at 800 right now.
If only it would transfer over to YouTube.
I know, we're only at 220 or 200.
230,
12?
something like that.
So what you're saying is we got a bunch of people that need to subscribe to the other part of our channel.
Yeah.
I haven't even
and they
checked
won't.
Twitch too. I imagine we have a good amount of Twitch followers already.
And
as
you know
well.
what? You know what the thing is we always do all these giveaways to where all you have to do is be subscribed to our channel and you're in a giveaway.
And you might
You
get
want free shit? We
you
give
might
away
get-
free shit.
you
Hell,
might get
the
free
last
shit.
time we gave away something, what did we give away? $100 worth of detail stuff. Like not crap detail stuff. Like
Good detail stuff.
$100
like a
full
bucket
of
full of
really
stuff.
good detail stuff. And all you had to do was go over from the Facebook and hit the
Oh.
subscribe button on that, and that's it.
By the way, with the beer brewing, and
What's his name? Seamus?
what was his name? Seamus.
Seamus
Hey,
McMaster.
hey, Seamus. If you could do me a favor and email our Pints and Pistons email, it's pintsandpistons@gmail.com. That is it, right?
Yeah. Same as the YouTube channel.
Oh, heartburn. I'd like to talk to you about possibly acquiring some of your beer to try on our show.
Yes, we would love. Like that's one of our things we love to try from
we're
local or anybody.
We're down.
If you are in any shape or form able to ship us something, even if it's hey, I'm trying this, we will pay you and
Yeah.
all that. It's not like
We'd
looking for
love to
anything
try it.
free. We just love to try. We love to try new stuff. So if you're
He says he gives it for
beer
free.
free.
So.
well, still
We'll
we're,
pay
we're,
shipping
we're
and
offering-
everything.
Yeah,
Hey,
we are
just out of
offering.
no cost
curiosity,
to you.
Seamus, where are you located? Are you in the U.S.? And if so, what state are you in? And also, quick side note, I wanted to just bring up about how much dickheadus Ferrari is. You guys see how the Ferrari sued that fashion guy or whatever?
Yep.
Because he
Yep.
wrapped one of their cars in like a lime green wrap.
He didn't. No, it's not because he didn't.
Well, he didn't just do that. He modified it more than that.
No, it's not because of
It's
that.
something
Because
else.
what he's doing is he's actually using the Ferraris in the advertisements for his
Right.
clothing brand.
Yeah.
So it's basically he's
For a copyright infringement.
they're kind of like they.
He said
He's-
they
he's-
said they owe them. He owes them $355,000.
Marion, Ohio is where he's from.
Oh, Ohio! It's probably cold up there right now. I apologize about that. We don't know what that means.
But no, what the reason why Ferrari sued him is because he was using his Ferraris in social media posts to promote
Attract,
his brand, essentially implying it could be implied that hey, if you're cool enough to wear my stuff, you're cool enough to have it. And Ferrari's like, yeah, no, we're not down with that.
Well, kind of with how Ferrari's been, though, it just seems like nowadays, if you have a Ferrari and you modify it other than putting a wide body and bags on it, don't post it anywhere on social media.
Yeah, Dead Mal got.
Yeah, I don't know. What time is it?
What was that?
8:22.
Dead Mouse guy.
So.
He basically got a verbal telling off by Ferrari, but
Well,
Ferrari
the-
can't tell a guy what to do with his own car once he buys it.
Well, then there was
Unless
the guy in
it's Ford,
Australia
you
who
have a
rotary
Ford
swapped his.
GT.
It's fun.
What?
We talked about that on the show once. Ferrari sued him. I think they're still in the process of suing him because he rotary swapped a Ferrari and made it into a tubular frame drift car.
Yeah, but Ferrari has no legal grounds to do that.
No,
like
they
at all.
don't. They don't, and they're not going to win. So they can fuck off like the Eleanor lady.
Just
Yeah.
It is, Seamus. It's sad. Like, that's
just-
where we're at now.
Hey, well, just like Ferrari late 60s.
Oh.
Ford dominated them.
Such a good movie.
I know, god damn
It
it.
wasn't exactly totally accurate, but it was
But
a
still,
fantastic
it was a
film.
great
But
movie.
you do know that Ferrari's never again won outright at Le Mans.
Yep. You know that?
No,
Yep.
no, they have not.
Yep, it's one of those, like,
Hey, Will.
Get some.
um,
Grandma Keith getting rowdy.
Uh-huh.
also, I saw a very, 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 very intriguing build. Trying to remember the exact,
How many varies was that?
like about 5.
Okay.
I can't remember the exact name of the YouTube channel.
hold on, speaking of 5 after.
Charlie T. Hey, Charlie, how's it going?
How's it going,
Hey,
Charlie? But speaking of this build, I can't remember the exact name of the YouTube channel, but it intrigued me because I saw it on Facebook and it was something like Plumbing Company, and it was this Triumph Spitfire they had. So I delved into YouTube and found it. It is a Triumph Spitfire with a supercharged Polaris snowmobile engine in it.
What was it on Jalopnik a while back? There was some little
And
small 4x4 that someone had done like a 12 horsepower Briggs of Strat.
No, it was the 6.5 Predator motor in it. It was an
Yeah.
old Bronco that
But
they
I
put
saw
a
that, yeah.
6.5 horsepower Predator motor that they got
So-
at Harbor Freight for $300.
Well,
This-
Charlie, his head hurts. He's him.
Yeah.
He's short, and I'm one-legged. Other than that, we're just fine.
Pretty much. So this thing, and I was watching the video, it's transverse mounted with this crazy adapter to what almost looks like a traditional old GM transfer case. And the whole inside tunnel is cut out, and inside of the car you have the steering wheel, the transfer case with exposed bell housing and clutch, drive shaft going right past you where the shifter is to the rear end. And it
Safety third.
it
Because
rips.
if you
No,
blow a transfer
hey,
case,
I'm
you
watching
die
this
like
guy
that.
ripping it.
all I think about there is another fellow YouTuber, Crazy Rick.
Oh my
Safety
god.
and number priority.
Yes.
And like, and apparently it makes like 250 horsepower. And I was watching these guys drive it, and it fucking rips, but it sounds
Hey, guys.
it's two-stroke.
I just noticed something. It
What's
might
that?
be the first time this. Look below the table.
There's
Hey!
only one leg.
There's only one.
What the
Hold on, let's
fuck?
get them all out there.
There we go. There we go. Does that look natural?
All right.
Count
Count them up, guys.
them up.
One of these is not like the other.
One of these is not like the other.
One of these guys. only
Pop
got
buys,
one
I'm trying to
leg.
figure out where you know you guys from. That's all. Well,
Who
we're
is it?
Charlie T. We're in Florida.
Charlie T.
Charlie T.
Charlie T.
Well, you might have seen.
Oh, hold on. Charlie T, do you live in Citrus County? Because I think I might know you.
I mean, we also have lots of shenanigans we post on Facebook and
Dude.
whatnot.
Because I know one of the former teachers, well, one of the teachers who worked at Citrus High School was Monte. He's in a band that plays.
Tremonti? There's a band called Tremonti.
Yeah.
It's not the same guy, but it's funny though that it said that. Anyway, there was
it?
more.
He
There was
lives
more.
in the UK, so
Oh, no.
Dan, maybe
sorry.
he's seen your gaming stuff on
Maybe,
TikTok.
maybe
you saw
something.
me
One
on
of our
TikTok.
gaming things or something. I don't know.
Oh,
We have some
well,
UK fans
hey,
from
well,
Twitch as well.
Speaking of the UK, my friend Alex that I've played Xbox with for years, he just got a new daily driver. He got a Smurf Blue Miata that has a hard top. It's not the European spec one, actual Japanese spec one that was over.
oh,
and,
then it would not
that
be
is-
called a Miata. It would be called an
MX-5.
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 Yes, and it's got ultimate MX-5 badges, and he's like, yeah, me cleaning out the interior, I'm expecting a 578. And I'm like, I looked at it, I'm like, holy, like, it's fucking clean.
You know, now that you mention that, one of my friends who lives, I don't know what country he lives in, he doesn't speak much English, but he also just got a really cool Mazda. His name is Gert. Anyway, he just got himself a JDM 323 GTR.
Damn.
And he only picked it up for €4,000. And the car is only got 80.
4,000 euros. That's about
$6,000.
Yeah,
$6,000.
$6,500.
The car's got 50,000 kilometers on it. Looks like it was grandma kept. It's bone stock and.
Oh,
Fuck y'all
keep,
for
hey,
that shit.
keep that
We
description.
love you, but fuck y'all
when
for
we
that
when
shit.
we come up to the Bring a Trailer car,
So,
it's a
hey,
it's a blast out of my past,
I
and it will
think-
blow your
I
mind.
think
Oh,
it's
yeah.
time. Shall we do something right now?
I think we're gonna be doing
Let's
something
do
right
it.
Get
now.
out the weird spinny configurator thingy.
Okay, well, speaking of the spinny configurator thingy, Mike's gonna bring us into exactly what this is all about and what is going on.
Okay, guys. So for the last.
Okay, Charlie says he thinks probably saw us on Facebook.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
well,
on
hey,
Facebook.
Yeah,
well,
we are.
those three are on Facebook.
But still, got
not so
hey
much.
Charlie, thank you for like
Thanks for
if
stopping in.
if you've seen us on Facebook, thank you so much. Make sure
Yeah,
you know
definitely.
to subscribe
Cheers.
here and that. Cheers on. Dude, like it's fucking late at night there. I just
Oh,
realized,
yeah.
dude.
No,
it's,
yeah, he's probably a good 5 or 6 hours
Yeah,
ahead of
so
us right now.
it's 8:30.
You're way past your bedtime.
It's 8:30 at night here. So with you, I don't know where in the UK you're 5-6 hours ahead of us.
Yep.
Go to bed.
That's what we always tell, because we have
It's
some
Saturday,
UK guys from
staying
Twitch,
up
and we
late.
always tell them too, like, go to bed.
Like,
But-
dude, it's like
They're
so-
on lockdown. They don't have to go to work.
No, they
True.
don't.
yeah, exactly.
But anyway, yeah, make sure you subscribe to us. We do stuff here. We also have other videos that we post that we do things to Wrench Monkeys Automotive and all kinds of things, and we drink beer.
Not only our live feeds, we do stuff with our project cars, you know, all that and all that fun stuff. Just go if you look at our YouTube, you can see.
Yeah, I was
wonderful
kind of
stuff.
slacking when we had the Woo Flu kind of shutting everything down. I should have grabbed the GoPro and done some. It would have been perfect. It would have been.
Hey,
I wouldn't have had to wait for gaps for anything.
Anyway,
Uh,
so
Wait,
Yeah,
a minute,
right-
I've heard about that GoPro. That's such a good idea.
anyway, so
Bring us into what we're at.
right now we are gonna go into our giveaway, guys. So this is gonna be one of our shirts.
Oh, it didn't save any of the.
Will, our first our first beer is from Tampa Bay Brewing, and it is Watermelon, a strawberry watermelon Vice, and it is damn tasty.
It's a bit sour, but it's the good type of sour. So going into this giveaway, Dan's got to and save it, and yay, Dan!
Way
So
to go, Dan.
I don't know how the fuck.
basically, for the last week, we've been putting out on our Facebook that we're doing a giveaway. It's going to be one of our shirts, one of our decals, and then also we got our wonderful friends and main sponsor over at Wrench Monkeys Automotive to throw in one of their shirts too. So you're gonna get our shirt, our decal, plus one of their shirts. It's amazing. That's a lot of money and merch. That hey, thanks for supporting us.
So basically, we're taking subscribers and
Yeah, so you had to be subscribed to our channel and then also subscribe to their channel because we're trying to help them. They're trying to get their
trying to get theirs
YouTube
off the
channel
ground.
off the ground too, just like we've tried to get ours off and that. So you had to be subscribed to both ours and them. We have a list of people that are subscribed to not only ours but theirs. We got it. Dan's putting it right now. It's gonna-
spinny configurator thing.
spinny configurator thing. So it's gonna be
No,
one of
not
those.
thing.
gonna-
It's thingy.
it's gonna be completely random. We're not just going, hey, I'm gonna pick you. It's gonna be completely random. We'll let y'all know, and whoever wins, like we're gonna announce it, but we'll also, you know, send y'all a message, all that stuff. But it's just something that we want to give back to our fans because it's been almost 2 years at this point now. Y'all have been supporting us on wonderful drunken. We always do. Four retards that just go, hey, let's have beer and talk in front
About cars.
sometimes.
Yeah, I think we have dealt. We dealt. Yeah,
Hell,
we
last episode we talked about cooking for an hour.
Yeah, we talked
Yeah.
about my pork chops and a cast iron pan.
like,
so there's that.
But still, it's one of those. It's great. We have our merch that and all that, but it's still just every once in a while we just want to
Check out Clutch Shift Go for that.
Yeah, Clutch Shift
Chris
Go.
over there
Yeah,
does-
Clutch Shift Go. Check out clutchshiftgo.com on Facebook, on YouTube. Chris is the one that makes all our merchandise, our decals, all that. Also the automotive decals. He's wonderful. He's been there since literally day one. After I contacted you guys about starting
Yep.
this, we contacted him and he was like, "Fuck
I'm
yeah,
in.
let's go."
I
We
mean,
got
he
this."
was on like episode 2 or 3.
Yeah.
He was with us, and he's been with us ever since.
ever since.
And you guys got to check out his website. His the videos he does,
he's
his
not only-
car photography,
he's
and
not only
everything
just
is.
decals and shirts and that. He does his car photography. Like just last weekend, he was the main media person at
At the
IFO.
Wrench Monkeys, yeah, he was.
No, at IFO.
Yeah, he's.
And so he was the main media person. So if you go on IFO's website and go for the Gainesville, Florida event,
Those pictures
those
are
pictures
Chris.
are going to be Chris. And that he's got his site where he does the picture videos. He does full on like blog reviews on stuff and that. He is one of the hardest working guys I know in that business, and that he is just wonderful. And we are. I'm so ecstatic.
But I
on-
mean, as far as being a photographer, I mean, he does it.
oh, he knows.
He does
what
it. He does it because he loves doing
Yeah,
it.
not
Yeah.
not
He
for
just-
a paycheck. He does it because he
Yeah.
loves it. I mean, he also likes a paycheck. Everybody loves a paycheck, but
Yeah,
still.
but I mean, yeah. So check
Alright,
out his
I
site.
have the wheel ready.
Cool stuff. All right.
All right, we're gonna do the
Spinny
wheel.
configurator
So,
thing. Spinny.
And down.
This is like a internet redneck version of Wheel of Fortune.
Oh, Brandon Weber.
Brandon Weber.
Brandon Weber. I will contact you, Brandon. You are our winner.
You're gonna get a Pints and Pistons shirt. You're gonna get a Pints and Pistons decal, and you're gonna get a wonderful Wrench Monkeys
Monkeys automotive
shirt.
shirt. Cool.
And that you get to support all of us.
By the way, before we wrap this up, we gotta do a special thanks for somebody else.
Wrap it up.
From the
we still
show.
got an
I'm talking this segment because we were thanking people. We gotta thank Dominic.
Yeah, 'cause Dominic came out and
Serio
got some.
from Silent Chair Media came out to the show and did a bunch of really
Oh
great.
yes,
Oh,
with
yeah,
the
the
drone.
drone
Yes,
footage.
Oh
yes,
my
yes,
gosh,
yes,
the
yes.
drone footage of the skyline is something to behold.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the drone
That's gonna be
footage
coming
of
out
him blowing
on
his
a big
clutch up.
video soon, I'm sure. We gotta get together and get that footage from
Yep.
them.
Blowing up the
Um,
clutch. Yeah.
Yeah, smoked a clutch. Yeah, at one
Oh,
point.
done. Not smoke the clutch. It's done. It's
And
done.
at one point, the drone was completely lost in the tire smoke.
Yeah.
It
And
was
then he like
glorious.
panned up and just looked at this.
Yeah.
It was
But
glorious.
Silent Chair Media, if you need any professional photography for real estate, automotive sales, anything like that, they do 360 videos.
Yes.
Very, very, very good work.
Yes.
Lots of they do the composites where like the dealership tours
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
home
yeah,
tours
yeah,
and stuff
yeah.
like that. Like you can do a full 360 tour. He does all of that. It's fantastic work. So if you guys are in
And-
need of that,
And seriously,
Silent Chair Media is who
I-
you want to.
I've seen some of his photography he's done with the drones of houses that are up for
Mhm.
sale. Like, man does some work with the drone footage and the editing and everything. It's fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
And while we're in the middle of mentioning everybody, we have forgot one. Doodlebug
Doodle
Dog Ranch.
Dog Ranch.
Yeah, Doodle Dog Ranch, and I'd like to say Data Sky. Well, one of their dogs is pregnant again, and about to have puppies.
Which one? St. Bernard or the other one?
One of the Bernies. They just also got.
Oh my
Is it just that ridiculous little ball of fluff like the last one?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
No, you haven't, dude. It was like the
They're
most
tribbles.
softest.
No, that was McLaren. That
Yeah.
was one of the St. Bernard.
Yeah, but that thing was the softest,
Yeah, no,
most
he's
ridiculous
not that.
bundle
He's
of
a year
fluff.
old
They're
now.
tribbles.
He's a year old now, and he's like 145.
Yeah, they can only- they
he's
can
not the soft little puppy that he was at 9 weeks
Yes,
old.
he is.
Like, oh well, he's
Inside,
still in, but still,
in,
like,
in the brain beanie he is.
Yeah.
but-
Yeah.
but it's still one of those guys. Doodle Dog Ranch has, again, since we started this, has been one of our main people. We absolutely. They do amazing work. What they do is basically they raise and also train service dogs
For veterans.
for veterans, and their dogs are just wonderful. They're Matt and Lindsay are wonderful. Dogs are wonderful, and that is anytime I get to see Delilah out, I'm like, he's working. I pet her.
You want to pet the dog.
I
but
want to pet her because she's just like so cute. Like half the time when we're at the races, I forget she's there because she's just
that
laying
dog.
there.
That dog is so unflappable.
Yeah,
Just completely
just
unflappable.
laying there, and I'm like, oh shit. I totally forgot Delilah was there. Hi, Delilah. Like,
Twitch is acting buggy.
Check it right
That's not good.
Twitch.
Brandon Weber says thank you to all of us for
Yes.
everything, and he says he wears a large and locally and pick up.
All
Sweet.
right.
Awesome.
So that's good.
Oh,
so
the audio's cutting out.
Is it?
Well, it's
Yeah.
not from the mic. We're not overpowered.
Yeah, not really at all.
on YouTube or
What's
Twitch?
going on?
Twitch.
No, are you talking about? Are you on Twitch?
What, Chris, on the bottom right corner, what's the bit rate?
29.89. We just up.
So we.
Tight guys.
Fine.
Camera down.
Uh-oh.
Is it not?
No, it
We
just
plug
stopped.
it in.
Didn't even lighten up, though.
Very
You just
common
did.
mistake.
I mean, yeah. I'm just-
Hello.
Says Mike's cutting in and out really bad.
And we're frozen, yeah.
Will,
we-
can you still hear us?
No. Oh, yeah.
But is it?
Yeah,
The
it's
screen's frozen.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. We don't know what's going on.
So our camera might have just dead.
The old love tap. Chris, try right clicking on it and deactivating it in OBS and reactivating it. Hold on, Mike.
Camera is.
Hold on.
You're gonna remove it and okay.
All right.
We're working on it, guys.
We're working on it. Just give us a minute.
Yes.
There we go.
Blue light.
We have camera.
Good.
Might have to readjust the resolution
Yeah.
manually. Bear with us, guys. Just having some technical differences.
It's not pikes and pisses.
You know.
Yes.
And using the right.
Oh, it just went off. Whatever you did, just turned it off. There it is.
There it went.
I just guess we're just gonna be low res.
You should
It's
be
not
able
that
to
we're low res, it's that it's stuck in
go
the
to
wrong format.
have a canvas resolution on there.
Only got device defaults.
You know
If I
what?
try to do anything else, it
You know what? I'd say we leave it and we'll do.
When you click on resolution, can you click where resolution is?
No.
Doesn't even give you a drop down, huh? And then go to device where it says device
You know
default
what? Just roll with it. We'll deal with it.
as well.
Yeah, it's going 4x3 on us.
camera broke. Sorry guys.
Ain't computers and technology grand?
We can't readjust, Will.
What's going on with it?
Yeah, something has made the camera and all this stuff sort of freak out. Figures we got one problem solved and we up.
Try typing something in though. Like try typing in a resolution. 1920 by 1080.
Yeah. There you go. Something?
Fix
Way
that then.
zoomed. You have to do a lot of D.
Almost. Hey.
Getting there.
Almost fixed it.
It's stretched a little over.
Perfect.
Sorta. Ish.
Perfectish.
Ish.
We're there.
We're good with that.
Yeah, for the most part,
We're
yeah.
good.
Well, that was
Alright.
That was interesting.
that was weird.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, we were experiencing technological differences.
But now we're back. And without further ado,
It's almost like the disturbance in the force from all my automotive observations is going to bite us here too.
it sounds like it.
Weird.
What are we going to roll into next?
How about the Twatara or Twat or whatever you want to call that thing, making a speed record? Same
Oh.
road as the Koenigsegg, but apparently,
the twat record.
yeah, but apparently, like the CEO of the company come out and he was saying something along the lines of the video that was posted was a screw up with the film production company, not syncing the video with the actual run, and they're going to run it again. And
It's
Sounds
one
a
of those,
whole, like-
I even read that the driver was like, yeah, no, it didn't hit that.
I have no idea what was going on. I just drove the car.
Sounds like a whole lot of hoopla.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with that. GM has their electric Hummer.
Yes.
Looks kind of cool.
It does look kind of cool, but I don't know. I think with these electric vehicles, you've got like crazy versions of the Teslas. You've got Hummer that this is a vehicle. It's almost like they have to make something wild to get attention, because anything that's mainstream. And it's even like hybrid vehicles. You look at the Corolla Hybrid and the Prius. The Corolla Hybrid just doesn't sell, even though they're powertrain, because they don't have the same effect.
I mean, you have a lot of hybrid. Prius. Means dominant.
Yeah, but like I said, I mean, Corolla is a looking car,
It is.
and a more normal car, but it
Yeah.
doesn't have this. It doesn't have the smug "I'm better than you"
Right.
bit to it.
And that's what people are buying.
Yeah.
They're not buying a fuel efficient vehicle. They're buying a status symbol that says, "I'm."
I downshift.
Me too.
Big flame.
I don't always rev my engines at red lights, but when I do, it's because I'm sitting next.
I don't always go wide open. When I do, it's next to a Prius,
no, I hit
just
two-
to balance
I
things
hit-
out.
I
hit
just
two
want
set
them to
next to
hear
them.
me. I just want them to hear me hurt the.
I do both my forms. Dun 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 dun, and I pop it in neutral and go red line. Fuel cut where
Bang, bang, pong, ping, pong, ping,
Black
pong,
smoke.
pong, ping,
Black
pong.
yeah,
smoke.
all black smoke, no flames,
Bing
just
bong,
black
bang.
smoke, black smoke. I'm like, I'm a fucking F-250.
Bing bong, bang bong, bing bong.
Look at me, I'm diesel.
Yeah, if you want flames, you gotta get rid of them cats.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have gutless kittens or no kittens at all to have flames. Or you just rotary swap it. That'll give you all the fire you can ever do.
Yeah, just fucking rotary swap it and run a straight pipe out the hood.
That's the one that miss R7. I miss the downshifts on Ozella Trail at night and just watching everything in my mirrors glow orange for half a second. It was awesome.
Why 4-foot exhaust flames? Because rotary.
No,
That's
it's
why.
funny because like so
And
many.
the funny thing was, that was a carbureted 12A. It wasn't even like a 13V turbo. It was just a 12A.
Also, one of the things that I read this morning, I just had to pull it back up. This morning. For 2022, Volkswagen Golf R is powerful production ever, and it does keep the main.
Really.
There's also a rumor.
That's
There's also a
surprising.
rumor that Ford's Godzilla pushrod big block is going to be slightly
From
smaller.
what I heard,
Slightly
it's not a
smaller.
rumor.
It's
I
6.8.
saw that. It was gonna be
6.8
6.8.
liters and possibly end up in the Mustang.
From what I heard, it's not a.
Yeah, apparently, Canadian or Union Auto Union chief sort of outed. Yeah, this is going to be built at the plant that we were.
Yeah,
Kind of
apparently
leaked out a little bit there.
It wasn't a leak. That was just somebody running.
Yeah,
It was
fair
just like,
enough.
hey, by the way.
What I've heard, and it was also posted on Car and Driver.
It was on Jalopnik.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It
just,
went
you know,
everywhere.
it wasn't some random fucking website. It was. It went to a lot of main car-oriented sites. That. Yeah, that's probably gonna happen.
Yeah,
'Cause
but
it said
yeah,
the-
but
it said the
Jalopnik.
Mustang
Yeah, but
and-
Jalopnik is Geo Media, so they are kind of a
Yeah,
fringe
but
sort of
for
thing.
it to hit Car and Driver,
Yeah,
that's the thing. It hit Car and Driver, and it also said on the.
So apparently, all he has said is Jerry Dias, the Canadian Auto Union president, said that 6.8 liter power will be returning to Ford's vehicles, particularly the 2022 F-150 and
Yeah, that was the Drive.com article I read.
But back to the RX-7 thing. A little thing I saw on Facebook reminded me when you said that. This one guy had a picture posted up of his FD, and he had like a good 2.5, 3 foot section of exhaust coming out the back. And somebody was saying how he was being such a rice bucket for having that. And a bunch of people were trying to tell this guy that no, it's actually
Sorry about your penis.
sorry about your fucking slipping transmission. But what, like, people are trying to tell this guy that no, there's a reason why his exhaust sticks out that far, and a bunch of these people are jumping on it and like not really understanding. And it was just
He
kind
didn't
of
want to coat the back bumper with soot.
no, he didn't
Or
want
melt
to
it.
melt the back
Yeah,
bumper.
yeah,
The
that's
reason
what
why
catch
they
on
do
fire.
that is because of the fire that comes
And
out
it's
just
one
from
of those that a lot-
deceleration.
like when you look at a lot of the RX-7 race cars, like
Oh, they're
FCs,
wiggly.
FDs, all that.
The plastic's all
yeah,
the
but
soul-
no, they have the turn downs when it comes out. It
Yeah,
actually
they'll have to
turns
turn down to shoot the
because-
fire
yeah,
out the bottom.
Because otherwise,
It'll melt the back bumper and
Why
the
have a
taillight
back
and everything
bumper?
on
Yeah.
that side.
oh yeah. I
Oh.
mean, hell, we've seen the pictures from fucking like Jalopnik and all that
The
shit.
white RX-7.
Well, yeah, the white RX-7 that the whole fucking back end is melt, like actually like
Melt.
like the whole tail light is actually like
Goopy.
looks like a runny egg because it
Yeah.
obviously he took it to a track day and was like, oops,
Yeah.
my bad,
That was one
but
of
I
those
had fun. That's all that matters.
D-cell, and corner entry.
He had
Yeah.
a blast, and then he got out of his car and he was like,
But did I have fun? Yeah, I'm good.
I mean, I may or may not have once upon a time tried to light the front bumper of a older M3 on fire with.
But that's because it was
Yeah, he definitely was a douche.
probably wasn't using his turn.
no, he was
Riding
you're-
inside of it.
If you were on an RX-7 spot,
True.
because that means you don't know what an RX-7 can do.
Fair enough.
And you're
Yep, even a
inflating.
bone stock carbureted 12A rotary with no catalytic converters will shoot lots of fire.
Mhm.
So, should we move into our bring a trailer car, or what? What? I don't know.
beer.
What she, I
Yeah.
know. I don't. Do.
Yeah.
Or, yeah,
Yes,
I don't want
I'll
to
go
rush
grab it.
everybody. It'll probably calm my heartburn balancing that nice. Have you had one yet, Chris, or are you going to be the only fresh one?
So we've all had this
We've
one
all had it.
separate times. But yeah, so we'll just share it with you.
But seriously, like, if you guys can, go get some peanut butter whiskey. Maybe a shot, maybe just less than a shot peanut butter whiskey in, then pour one of those Hershey's Porters in there.
Looks like a Reese's cup.
It really is.
whiskey now.
Well, I'm just looking forward to pouring it in a glass because I haven't seen it in a glass. I
Right.
have no idea what it looks like.
It's just as dark.
Yeah.
It's a porter.
Yeah, the glass isn't what keeps that beer dark.
You do?
In the woods, of course I have fucking peanut. I got whiskey out the.
I mean, we don't have to do a full shot, or maybe we
what
can make
exactly
one
is
or
a yin
two.
yang anyway?
I don't know.
I was gonna say that's a Yingling, not a
No,
Yin Yang.
yin yang, like the sign. I gotta pee. I don't know. But like, if
I
you
do-
guys,
I-
if you
oh,
guys
I-
are down for trying the peanut butter whiskey thing, we can do like maybe not even half a shot of peanut butter
Oh,
whiskey.
Yeah.
I'm gonna full.
It's
Yeah, I'm-
delicious. It really is.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's.
Yeah,
pushed
Mike,
off
go
or
ahead,
not.
and go ahead and show the people.
Beer?
Yep.
Alright, so we have had other chocolate stouts and all this. But and so is Chris the only one that hasn't had this?
I've had it.
So we've all had it.
We've all had this separately at different times, and it turns out, but
Okay, so this is the
yeah,
this is a New England Hershey chocolate porter. We've all had many chocolate porters before, but just something with this one, the Hershey-ness on it, it gives it that extra sweetness that
But
I
it-
think a chocolate porter needed.
but it's not just that. All the other chocolate porters that we've had have been specialty craft beers from specialty craft breweries, And this is one that's coming out of Yingling. You know, and Yingling is a mainstream brewer. They're the oldest.
Pennsylvania.
They're the oldest brewer in the
Might
country.
be a fucking blue state at this point.
Well, they're the oldest brewery in the country, still operating. They have been continuously since their founding. But they're just a mainstream beer. It's, you know, it's
I want you
It's-
to
it's
try to do
not-
better whiskey.
you know,
I'll do a little bit.
it's not a fancy beer company, but they do have just a decent everyday beer. And so for them to come out with something like a chocolate porter, yeah, we were curious and we tried it and we love it.
I have to amend what you said. They have a really, really decent.
Yeah, it's a good everyday beer. It's way better than, you know, like Weiser, Bud Light,
Right.
even Coors.
It's
Coors
not
Light.
your standard swill. It's a if you're gonna drink a mainstream beer, it's one of the top tier.
Yeah, it's a good mainstream beer.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yep, there they go. There we go.
All right, do you guys want any or no? Well, you want to
I'm
try
good.
sips though, probably at least.
But I got my.
He
I
can't do
physically
whiskey.
can't.
He really can't
I know,
do whiskey.
but I got my. I'm dead serious. I got my Golden Girl
He does.
sunglasses.
We're really just using it for measurement.
He does. He's staying golden over there.
The golden
It's really
buddy.
purely for measurement.
No, do you add
Yeah,
it
I'll
in
have a
there?
No.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have a taste of
Here.
one of your guys, but as far as mine, I'm just going to
Okay.
keep mine
I'll
as
just-
it
I
is.
didn't realize you
Oh, I
added
apologize.
in it.
Yeah. Do you want a
I
whole
thought-
shot or half a shot?
Oh, fuck. I thought you meant you like.
No, you
do
literally
a-
do that.
Okay.
Think.
Yeah, no. Yeah, Chris can't.
That's fine. I don't.
Chris is allergic to whiskey. To fucking.
I don't like it
Just
any
chunk
more
it
than
in.
you do. And oh my god.
Oh
that's
god,
so
you
good.
opened this
Oh,
up.
that
and
beer
you
is
just
so
started-
yummy, isn't it? It's so yummy.
It really just is.
It is right there. It's
It's
Well,
the perfect amount. It's like
dude,
alcoholic semi-sweet chocolate.
Yeah, well, no, like
dessert in a glass.
Yeah.
like I said, with all the other chocolate stouts or porters or
And
whatever,
the milk stouts and the milk chocolate stouts.
this has the most actual chocolate,
Oh yeah,
To
it's
it,
it's right up front.
and it's one of those. It actually has that like it's literally when you open it up, it smells like
Oh, like
you
fucking
just
chocolate.
like took. It smells like you took the top off of a like the Hershey chocolate
Cocoa
like,
powder.
Squeeze,
The
no,
cocoa
well,
powder.
not even just cocoa bottle. The squeeze bottle.
Yeah.
Like of like the chocolate syrup. Like, that's what it. And that looks
You're
like you
living
just
da-
made a chocolate
Oh, yeah.
milk.
You're
Like
living dangerously there, buddy.
All right, Mike, have you tried it yet?
Let his settle down. Yeah, this is dessert in a glass. It's perfect.
I made
Uh-oh.
it. Yep, it's dangerous.
Oh man, just smelling that. It is a Reese's cup for alcohol.
Oh, just go ahead and have a sip. It's dangerous.
Okay. Pass that over here. I'll die.
That's dangerous.
I'll die like men. I don't
we
care.
It's
we
just
got
a sip.
Benadryl in there.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
all right, so Paige is the one who turned me on to this. Paige
Dude,
bought
it's
beer and stuff
perfect.
for her.
I know, it's perfect.
I came home and she
I
said,
hate you guys so much because you get to drink that whole glass.
I came home and
It is.
she said, Dan, I bought beer. I made this drink. I want you to try one. I saw it on the internet. And I'm like, wait, you bought beer and you're drinking it? And she goes, yeah, try this. And she
It's
just
so good. Like
fuck,
it's
hold
now,
a
hold on, now,
Reese's
now
peanut butter
try
cup.
it with a little less of the whiskey. I only did half a shot. Trying to find the right ratio of peanut butter to the chocolate.
That's a little better.
The half of the I do like half to a quarter of a shot of it. A little too much. It makes it feel, I don't know, it's like maybe the texture of the drink. Maybe it's the
Yeah.
whiskiness of it, I guess.
Damn.
So good.
Way to go, Paige, for picking up on that
So,
one. Damn.
Sabrina, who does not like beer, like, try it. A sniff, like, oh. She took a sip. She's like, oh, fuck.
I'm surprised you managed to walk back out with it.
Like that'll get you drunk.
Oh yeah,
know.
I drank 3 of those the other night with 3 shots in, one shot in each one. Oh,
Dude. I think
That-
I found my new favorite drink.
That is insane.
That is
Like,
very,
oh
very
my
close to
God.
being an Irish car bomb.
Well,
Like, that could
what-
be an alternative Irish car bomb.
without
It
the
could be.
curdling because I don't have to chug.
Right.
That's the thing with the Irish car bomb. When you're doing
No,
Irish
and
car
it's a
bomb,
sipper.
you gotta
You gotta chug
chug
it down.
it because if you don't chug it in 30 seconds,
It curdles.
you're gonna have lumpy shit. And that's why you puke like crazy later on because you got lumpy shit in your stomach.
Yeah.
Aside the fact from the peanut butter thing, in my opinion, the best chocolate-oriented beer for flavor that I've had.
It is.
to be honest.
Well, that's what I was saying when you
and that's
guys
the
were
thing
out.
that
Is that I mean,
sucks.
you know, normally all of the crazy porters and the chocolate porters and the milk stouts and all those things have all been, you know, kind of higher dollar, top shelf.
But also higher
craft-
octane.
But, like I said, as far this is
This is
4.6%.
yeah. So
It
you
doesn't
can drink
say
it.
anywhere on the label. I had to look it up
it
on
just
the.
bears the
had to
price.
look it
Yeah,
up on the
but it's
interwebs.
one of those like the
But this stuff is priced the same as
the
regular
Doug's
Yingling.
Nope,
dairy
it's
milk.
$10 for a 6-pack.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it's a little bit more, but
the
yeah.
Doug's dairy milk stout. That, but it's same
Yeah.
thing with
It's
the J Dubs milk stout.
Yeah.
Now, it tastes amazing.
But
But-
that's one beer.
Yeah.
And you're just okay. I've had
Yeah.
enough.
It's
The
you
regular,
know,
the
it
regular
is
ones without the
normal,
whiskey, you can
it
drink
is-
a ton of.
it is
And they're
normal
delicious.
Yingling.
But yeah, that's
octane.
but that's
Well,
kind of what I'm
and-
saying.
And
is
guys,
like
when we say octane, we're talking about the
Alcohol
alcohol
percentage.
percentage.
ABV.
and
But
all that.
but like I said, it's not this. Like this is Yingling. These are normal beers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
They
I mean,
just
this is
taste
this is a
delicious.
company that, like I said, it's the oldest brewery around. It's just a normal beer. It's an everyday kind of beer. It's, I mean, regular Yingling. It's better than Budweiser and all those sorts of things, but it is a moderately priced
When we go to
everyday
Pine
beer.
Street, I get my mug filled with
Yeah.
dollars. And
Yeah,
I
it
get
is
my
a
Yingling.
moderately priced, super accessible. It's not regional or anything
No.
like that. So when a brand like
Which
this,
this Hershey part was a regional thing till Pennsylvania until it caught on, and it went, pew, and they're
Yeah,
like,
they-
yeah, we're
that's
fucking putting
amazing.
it everywhere.
It's,
Yeah,
it's
and like
a
I said,
proper chocolate
and
flavor.
it you know, so like I said, so to see a company like Yingling step into this arena and do it this freaking good.
Yeah.
I mean, you could line up any of the other chocolate stouts that we've had
I'd
and
go
also
for
give
this
me a
one.
choice of this one. I would happily take this one
Yeah.
all day long.
Which
delicious.
Twice on Sundays.
The only sad thing is when I went to, I couldn't get a mug. They only are serving that it not because of alcohol.
The availability of it.
Well, and apparently it's only a
And-
limited thing too.
Yeah, so I
So-
almost wanted.
Yingling, you have to make this a permanent deal. You cannot limit this one.
I almost wanted to get one in the snifter glass just to be able to try it on draft and now having it a bunch of times in the bottle, but it's like
Oh,
actually on
draft,
draft.
that would probably be good.
But it's one of those to where something I'm-
You know what? I think I have some Baileys. I'm starting to think, and I'm staring at this. And I have more of this at home.
No, but I'm going into that.
Getting into sort of like chocolate cream pie
Totally.
vibe going on.
Yeah,
thing? Is that
I was
what
thinking
kinda-
chocolate cream pie.
That's kind of what you're looking
Yeah,
at
but,
here.
Yep, yep,
but
yep.
at that
Or-
point,
or
you
like
also
a-
gotta worry at the same.
Curdling. That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. No, I was thinking about the chocolate cream pie kind of deal. That would be good.
Yeah, the
Possibilities.
consensus is Yangling. You cannot limit this. You can
Oh,
make this
yeah.
all year
Yeah,
long.
this
This stuff is
has to be an
delicious.
all the time thing. 'cause
Or
this is-
at least it has to be a seasonal thing, and it has to come back every season.
Listen, if we
Yeah,
have to
you-
deal
it's-
with 2020, you have to make this a full-time beer.
I mean, just
For
even
real.
just,
for
just-
real. I mean,
right.
come on,
Just
you
the
guys.
smell.
Brian,
the
ju-
smell.
No, just the smell
Just the
of
I know,
that
I've
one.
tasted
I
it.
know, but just
I know it's
that-
a Reese's Cup for alcoholics.
that
It's
smell
amazing.
coming off it, just with that little bit of. I mean, it wasn't a lot. It was just that little bit of peanut butter whiskey. You get that full.
What's the proof?
chop-
What's the proof on that particular whiskey?
in its 80s.
40% ABV. So yeah, that's not. That's I mean, because it doesn't have.
So by adding it in, you're probably looking
Yeah, so I mean,
Yeah,
it kind of
8 or
turns.
9% beer.
Still
So yeah,
lower
so
than
your shot
all
of,
the other.
so your shot there would put it kind of in the realm of all their higher
Yeah.
octane, stouts that we've done.
But even without it,
But like I said, I mean,
it's
without it, this stuff
it's perfect without it.
stuff is fantastic.
Yeah,
It really
it's
is.
perfect without it. So we want to get into our cars.
Yep.
Oh yeah, cars. But
You want to do let's do cars and bids first.
So guys, if you're new, I know we got a couple new people here. We normally do just
Shazam!
bring a trailer, but the last couple times we have this new website called Cars and Bids that Doug DeMiro has started at, and we've looked at it and we've fallen in love with it. One of the reasons why we've fallen in love with it because they do
That's okay. I can't find it. I'm still trying to find the car.
the,
It
the,
reverted
reason,
back.
the reason we have fallen in love with it is because they actually do like a whole Q&A section where you're able to ask the owner that's selling it
Yeah,
and
really
get
good.
actual like
I'm
questions and
looking
all
at
that
that.
stuff. And that's one of the things that I absolutely love about it because
I do too.
It's not just like, hey, here's a car, blah blah blah
And
blah.
then he puts his personal flair
yeah,
on
no,
it
you're
too,
able
you
to
know?
ask questions and get actual answers back.
I can tell you all about what that is.
All right,
I
so-
have wanted one of those for a while.
I think a lot of people in the
Oh.
US want one of these because they're so
Chris,
freaking cool.
can you tilt over so Mike
I was
can
gonna
see
say,
a
I
little
can't
bit?
even see it.
What we
It's
have
a-
here
it's a
is a
Jimny.
1994 Suzuki Jimny
Oh, okay.
3-cylinder.
neon green turbocharged 4x4K car,
Okay, yep.
located in Concord, Massachusetts. Now, you can see by the underside pictures, this car is not super pristine, but it's not ate up with rust either.
No.
There's surface rust on some components, but
Fairly
this is a
clean.
this is a truck that's been used and it's been taken care of apparently.
I already got
But-
my price.
But so anyway, so what we have here is a 0.7 liter or 690 cc
CC.
inline 3-cylinder turbo, 4-wheel drive, all-wheel drive, 5-speed, neon green, which I think is a repaint.
Yeah, it has to be.
Black interior. It has a clean Massachusetts title. It's a private party seller.
I'd just like to note though,
Doug's take on this one. This is amazingly Suzuki Jimny here in the United States. These have been
No, they
effectively,
haven't.
they're effectively 3/4 scale Jeeps with off-road capability matched, especially being color, U.S. title, and the fact that it's a no reserve auction means this Jimny.
I just want to
And it
mention whoever did that repaint, they did a
Actually
very
did really
well.
good
If you look when you get to see when the interior pictures roll back around,
They
they
did
did a full
jams and
chassis.
everything.
It's a full
Okay.
chassis paint. They did
Yeah.
the jams, the engine
Oh,
paint,
yeah.
everything.
But not
Yeah.
only that, I mean, you can tell that they pulled the door handles.
There's
Yeah.
interior pieces that are matched as well. It's,
Yeah, I mean,
that's a
they
very
did.
good.
They resprayed the inside. They pulled the door handles off. They pulled the latches off.
Well, and I don't know if we've hit this before you go into
60s.
before we go into prices.
I
the
know the
great-
marker
the-
on
the
there.
Yeah,
great-
there's the
Look at
inside
that.
all
Yeah.
done
Yeah.
right.
Beautifully done.
The great thing about these things is, so
These make these make a samurai look big.
well,
Yeah.
yeah. So you know, everybody knows the samurai in that, and samurais were super cheap. You were able to do everything, and take them off road, go where Jeeps can't go, and then people started to buy side by sides and also doing extreme stuff.
Well-
to the samurais. This is now the new samurai.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can
You're
actually
able-
get one of these cheaper than
you
a
can-
samurai.
Yeah, you
But
can
also,
get them
too,
cheap
and it's
for
right-hand
samurai,
drive.
But also,
you can
too,
also
the
get 'em cheap.
samurais met their demise because news articles and stuff like that
Oh, yeah.
showing basically you can roll the things.
Well,
But-
to this day though, if you got somebody selling like a samurai on 35s or whatever,
You're
they're asking
looking
like
at-
8 or 9
yeah,
grand
9
for
grand,
it.
yeah.
You can still pick up a fairly clean Jimny for cheaper than that, and
Yeah.
it's JDM and it's turbo.
and it's still cheaper than a used side by side.
Correct.
Yeah, and when you roll up in one of these, you're pretty much likely to be the only person
Oh,
there
has
yeah.
to roll
but,
up
but
in
the,
one of
but the
these.
thing is,
No, Will, it's
you
a
can
Suzuki Jimny.
Yeah.
you can get this and drive it to the trail and drive it home.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a side by side that's gonna get stuck because it's bigger than this. Hey,
Yeah.
you
There,
actually
there
really
was
have
one
it.
for sale right here in Citrus County not long ago. I wish I had the money for it.
Yeah, these
The
Oh,
guy,
yeah,
the guy
no,
only,
yeah.
he wanted like
Yep.
6 grand for it. I think the white one. I'm thinking.
So anyway, so what
I
we
gotta
got
sell
here,
at
this
6
is
on this one.
it's known as a tin top, and that it is a a hard top
Yeah.
wagon. Japanese spec right hand drive car, title in Massachusetts. It is obviously a metric. Shows 1,000.
Nice.
approximately 113,000 miles. It has
Which shows it was used.
It was used.
but
yeah,
still.
modifications include 16-inch wheels, a lift kit, neon green paint, custom bumpers on both ends, wood rim Nardi steering wheel. Primarily built Japanese market for the K-car rules. Power from this because turbocharged 607 cc, 8 horsepower, 64. Woo-woo. Spins all four wheels via 5 air conditioning folding rear. Tackle head unit. Some rust on suspension, which I mean,
Yeah.
bare steel components.
It would rust.
With this kind of mileage kilometers on the
It
road.
actually looks cleaner.
Yeah, like I said, I
But
mean,
what-
this isn't like gaping holes in the floor kind of
No,
rust. This is
it's
surface rust
barely
on
any
components. This
surface.
is all good.
That is it's expected rust. It's expected rust.
It's yeah, like I said,
It's all surface, but it's expected on
I mean,
a car that's
our
actually
car.
being
I mean,
used.
like mine and Chris's car. Florida, there's bare steel components
Yeah.
underneath
Oh,
that
yeah.
have surface rust.
Yeah.
And we're in
Right.
Florida, so. So anyway, yeah, various scratches on the dashboard. And this was
I know
acquired.
it does.
This was
Like,
imported
yeah,
last
seriously,
year.
almost look
Uh,
at the steering.
Yeah, it's an Artie wood rim wheel.
Yeah,
Probably
no,
is.
it is seriously.
Yeah, I think I'm calling 6 G's on this bad boy.
6. Okay.
Yeah, so
Chris?
this thing was originally imported to the U.S. by Atlantic.
Oh, hold on. Let's go to questions.
Yeah.
This, which is a great thing that I love about Cars and Bids. They have a question area that the owner, well, the
Not
seller
really a
of
lot
the
of
car
questions
can
going on.
answer.
There's just a lot of people just pushing their bids and just basically saying, you know, cool car, nice car, I want to drive one of these, stuff like that. But yeah, no real questions for.
Oh yeah. So it might be low, but
$7,700,000.
I feel like it went to
6, 77, 81,
yeah.
7,300 bucks.
Nice.
One?
You were closest.
Yeah.
You did go over. So I mean, well, we didn't specify.
No, he
price
went
on it.
over.
Well, you said 77. This is.
Yeah.
So I
Whatever
mean, you were
went over.
definitely closest. But you did go over, but we did not specify.
Oh, yeah.
Like you guessed.
Nice. And that's the thing about that. It's hard to, if you fucking found a samurai that had the same stuff done to it in the same
Oh, you're
condition.
looking
it'd
at
be
10
12.
grand or
No,
12
no,
grand.
no, you're
That'd
looking
be a
at
shit ton of-
13,
that'd be a shit ton
14.
of money. The only, I mean, honestly, the only advantage of having a that you have 4-cylinder, and I mean, for here in the U.S. with right hand traffic, left-hand drive car is a bit more practical. But I mean, honestly, I mean, who's really?
For the cool fact, who's buying a Jimny
But
for the
here's
practical
you know,
factor?
but here's the thing, you know, and I get it. You know, my little fetish for Skylines. I always get it from my dad. He's like, why the hell would anybody want a right-hand drive? Yes.
This is cool.
Ultimately, if you're as long as you're not going through a drive-through window or a toll booth,
It's still this. It's normal.
it's not a problem.
the thing that would bug me the most with a right-hand drive would be shifting with this hand. That would throw me off
No,
so
I
bad.
know.
You think
no,
it does, but
it
after
doesn't.
it really doesn't. Especially after a couple minutes, you're like, oh, this
No.
is the same.
I got this, Chris. The amount of times I've been drunk in the passenger seat of either the 86 or Focus, and Sabrina's
Have
like,
you never sat in the passenger seat and shifted the manual transmission?
Not since I was 5.
oh
Okay.
my god, okay, so the
It's
amount
like a bicycle. You don't forget.
again, the amount of times I've been drunk in the passenger seat of either my 86 or the ST, and Sabrina's like, she's yelling at me, but like, you were supposed to drive fucking home and all that shit. I'm like, it's okay, just, I got this. Like, now with my eyes closed, go. Clutch, off, clutch, off, clutch, off, clutch.
And see, and
off,
it's not like it's a
clutch,
different pattern. It's the
stay.
same pattern
It's
and
the
everything.
same
too.
pattern,
And the
same
pedals are
way.
the same. And the
Yeah,
pedals are in the same.
everything's
place.
the same. It's really not
The
that
only,
much
the only,
different.
the only real thing that's different is the turn signals.
And really,
That's the thing that will get you is you go to hit your left
Hey, Chris.
You got to
Hey.
hit your left to do turn signals, and you hit the wipers. You got
What's
to
up,
remember
Chris?
it's on the right hand side.
Yeah, basically,
That's the
basically
only
you'd
thing
be
you gotta
flipping your
remember.
wipers on a lot.
Yeah.
But
All right.
like
Well-
the only thing that kind of felt funny for the first little while, like if you're driving one full time, is
Yeah.
your hand kind of feels like the weight's different in one
Because
hand
you're
versus
used
the
to
other.
Using that
So I would shift clunkier. I still shifted perfectly
Whether-
fine. but-
whether you're left-handed or right-handed.
A
it's
thought has
still-
occurred.
Yeah.
There is one more thing about a right-hand drive car that will be different.
It's easier for you to do.
No, your right arm will get a bigger tan than your left arm.
yeah.
That's true.
And if you're in a
But-
Nissan Micra, keep your feet together when you shift from first to fifth gear. And if you have a passenger, make sure they have their feet together, because first you have to have
Well,
no knee room in that car.
my one thing here before we go to the next car, you know what I saw yesterday as a bubble air, so like a 94 Corolla, like when they got to like bubble-ish area, 94-ish Corolla wagon, base model, mail car.
Nice.
There used to be, and now this
all
is
white, hubcaps, everything.
Okay, now this is
Not like there's the fucking car
Yeah, pulley
going
with the shit. Yeah.
right-hand drive.
Okay, now this is going back probably 15 or 20, maybe almost 20 years ago. This has been a while since I've seen this. There used to be a rural mail hand drive Subi new one. New at
Oh.
the time.
I've
Oh,
seen
yeah,
it. I know
yeah,
what you're
no,
talking
Yeah,
dude.
about.
white one.
We see that
Yeah.
a lot. The reason
Yeah.
why, and it's the same thing with the Jeep. With the newer Jeep, what they do is, when it's the rural areas, they don't have the actual like the LOVs,
Yeah.
the long lifetime. They're actually get like a hyphen for it, and they're able to purchase from
Yeah.
the islands. And
It's right-hand drive.
to where
From Guam.
like
Basically
yeah,
Guam.
to where it's still U.S. legal
It's kinda-
because
it's a
it's
bit
not
of a,
it's
it's
a
like
bit
a
of-
gray
It's a
area.
weird bit of a
it's-
gray area.
yeah,
but
it's a gray area, but it's one of those that's still a U.S. legal territory. It's not a state, but it's a territory.
yeah, like you can.
But
like,
Yeah.
apparently,
They
if
drive
you-
on that side, yada yada
Apparently,
yada.
if you're a
able
resident
to-
of Puerto Rico, buy
exactly,
a
yeah,
car new in Puerto Rico and then move to the take your car with you.
yep,
Yeah.
Not
Yep.
like a Canadian vehicle, or say like an R34 that's registered in Canada, where you can bring it the year back. Apparently, if you're in Puerto Rico and you move, you can bring your car with you, even
Be-
though it's not a USDM model.
But the reason why is because Puerto Rico, even
Is
though
a
it's,
US
it's,
territory. It's not a state.
territory,
It's
it's
a
not a
US
state,
territory,
but
just like Guam.
yeah, but still, that's just one of those that I've come to realize and stuff like that. And I know what you're saying, Brian. Can
No,
we get
no,
a
no,
BNR
no, no, no. You do
34 from
no, no, no,
there?
no. You do not know what I'm thinking, and I am not going to verbalize it while this shit is live. I may tell you guys about it
Okay,
afterwards.
fair enough.
I have had a
Aye.
thought pop into my head.
Really quick before we jump into that, I just wanted to say, I still see that CRX every day. By the way, gray one.
right-hand driving.
I still see it every single day, every morning. The right-hand drive gray one. I need to try to flag that guy down and stop to him one day. But he's always got headphones in. I know the car
Yeah, but-
must not have a radio.
Be fucking late to work if they ask you why you're late because I was
And
flagging
it's a
down
bone,
right-hand
it's a
drive
bone
fucking
ass stock
CRX.
CRX. The dude dailies it because I see him driving it every day at the same time.
Let me know when I'll take off my fucking day of work to sit at that intersection with a sign going, "Stop your fucking CRX and
wanna
talk to
see
me."
it.
Yeah, he must live. I'm thinking he lives in Spring Hill. But anyway, let's roll into. I'm assuming, the Bring a Trailer car now.
Yeah, this is the Bring a Trailer car, and this is a blast from my autumn.
I already know what it is just by the first picture, and I
Okay,
know what
now-
color it is too. It's the
Okay.
same color as our beer.
Okay, now the difference between this car I had, this one has leather seats, mine cloth.
The GLXE.
No,
This one has the bright tan dash, and mine had the. This is a 1983
That's a
RX-7 GSL 5-speed. So this little guy
That's
here,
very cool.
I am so I
this
wish
is the
I
same color brown that mine was.
I fully
This is
wish
the same-
Angel was watching right now because I showed you Angel's Well, I showed you
Yeah,
Angel's
damn.
new one and all
The
that.
jack didn't
He
even
ju-
have
hey,
rust on
Hey,
it.
Okay.
he just drove it from
Tail of the
Spring
Dragon.
Hill all the way up to Tail of the Dragon, all the way back. It lost the wheel, but he got it back on, and he's got 13-inch, the 3-spoke Advents on it, and he's looking for new
Wow.
13-inch tires, and I'm like,
That's a very clean.
Okay,
But
so
still.
here we go. What we have here is a 1983 Mazda RX-7 GSL 5-speed. This is the same color I had back in
Oh,
my
you had
two-legged
a brownie like this
That's
one?
Oh,
exactly.
yeah.
It's the
Oh,
same year.
I love the brown ones.
Same year, same color.
I
like
think
I said,
it's a really good looking brown
same
color.
wheels, and I even had white letter tires on mine. Mine were dumb. Yeah. All this looks so. I even had the mud flaps on like that. Them little tiny mud flaps right there said Mazda.
no,
I
does
also-
it, does
hey.
it have the factory stereo in it? Because
Yes. I actually had the metal
that's
louvers.
one thing that fucking go out, and I hope he kept it because it had
Was
the
that
equalizer
differential
and all
picture
that
right
shit.
there? Now the GSL.
But he kept a car phone. His car came with a fucking car phone.
Okay, so now the interesting thing about these, look at that little 12A with that
Oh,
blue air cleaner.
blue
That
air
is
cleaner on
perfect.
it. Little
Now the
itty
cool
bitty
thing about the
guy.
GSL over the non-GSL is GSL had some nice options. It had 4 windows and had the removable steel moonroof
Yep.
and had the Clarion stereo with the equalizer and little joystick stayed in back.
7 channel
But rear axle,
393.
it had a 390 limited slip diff with disc brakes in the back
which,
instead of
which
drum,
only other came in the GSLSE.
which standard ones just had 70 axle with
And if
no
you've
drum
never
effect.
sat in those seats are freaking
Comfortable.
comfortable.
Okay, so
It's
like
like
I
the
said,
86 seats. Those are one of those.
I've driven a
Yeah,
multitude
they
of those
might.
So, yeah,
cars.
like I
they
said-
might hold you, but you're asleep.
That's
You're
just
asleep
So
in-
fucking
anyway-
class.
Okay,
Look at
so-
the inside of that thing. If you had that back in
So,
the fucking 80s, you were class.
here we
I
go.
want it now.
You were on coke. That's what you.
4,000
wow.
Oh shit!
1.1 liter 12A rotary, 5-speed manual transmission, limited slip differential, Havana brown metallic, tan leather, removable sunroof
4,000.
panel, set stereo, graphic equalizer and balancer, cruise control, air conditioning, manufacturer lister, previous purchase document, tax price, 0 charges from
Can I say
the.
one thing?
Where's
right?
this?
What? Wait. You,
Yeah,
all
but
right. I didn't listen to you read the title. Is it new?
it is this car sold.
But was it a reserve car or no?
It doesn't.
It doesn't say it means it was a
So-
reserve car. Okay, so that
so,
means the
hold-
dealer got what they expect.
So I gotta say.
Well, it doesn't say.
Well,
The fact
I
that
found
it's sold-
I found that out with Bring a Trailer. If the ad says no reserve, it's no reserve. If it doesn't, that means it has a reserve.
Okay, but anyway,
Yeah.
this car sold.
So it did sell.
This car sold, so that means even if it was a reserve car, it
makes me
met,
kinda
it
revise
met or
it.
So,
exceeded its
hold on.
reserve.
Right.
I need to say something right. The FB.
Mine too. I've always wanted one. Actually,
These-
I have
okay,
had
it-
one.
it's
I
one of
I
those,
had one
like-
for a little bit.
Like
So
I
what
love
color
the
is yours? What
FCs
year-
and I
year and
love
color?
the
83.
FDs.
83, so was
It was
mine.
red.
Okay,
like,
so
I love the FCs. I love the FDs. But there's this. of the
Okay.
FB, fucking.
the FC, I'm not this damn.
Don't
It was sort of
apologize.
like the Japanese 928, 944.
It really was.
I
Trying
mean,
to
as
compete
far
with
as
the
you kind
market
of
and
sort of
everything.
jelly bean styling, but you know when you do see a clean one, especially a Turbo 2, you have to appreciate it.
Hold on. I got this. So, FB, like the Fox body. The FC. Hold on. Don't. Wait, the FC was like the
SM95.
SNA5s, to where you had the Cobra, the Turbo 2, you able to get all that. The FDs were like the like the new edges. You had to fucking like the
Nah,
Cobra.
there's honestly
stuff
there
like
there
that.
is nothing in the Mustang. This is my thing. The FD probably
FD?
the FD is probably one of the prettiest
Oh, it is.
Japanese cars ever.
You know,
And
what?
especially
It
out of
it
all
was-
of
it was-
the bubble era cars with all the tech, all the crazy shit that's going on, the Supers and Skylines, the weird. FD. And this is again, this is X. This is all of the crazy Japanese. FD, one of the prettiest Japanese car, I think, bigger than the Toyota 2000.
Fair enough.
Well, but
Same styling
But
though.
hold on.
This little car here, having owned one and driven the piss out of it, your 50-50 weight distribution, 2,200 pounds. They're lightweight, perfectly balanced. They almost telepathic, even with the shitty tire technology of the time.
Well, it's even with
reaction
the
of the
low
car-
horsepower, low torque, and all
It's
that.
slow car. It's slow car, fast kind of fun.
Yeah.
However, you think it, that
It'll
car
do
does
it.
it.
Yeah.
That was a Miata with a roof before a Miata was even a thing. And
And-
they're
and
just, they're absolutely
What I liked
fantastic
about
little
it is
cars.
that it still held true to the RX name with certain RX features
From the,
because
from
that
the
was
RX2,
that,
RX3,
I was gonna say that
RX4,
was the first
the
RX
Cosmo.
car they had done RX lines.
The
Yeah,
70s,
early
RX,
70s.
RX3.
It was almost a 10-year
It went
gap.
from the RX3 to the
The
RX7.
Um,
But I also got
there's also there's little Easter eggs in the,
Oh yeah, all over the place.
and this goes back especially with the GSL with this option code. Found this out because I had an dealer mechanic had one of those. Look up that rear axle. Rear bearing ring. Instead of 4 bolts, square with round. These back shape. It was
They did all kinds.
So,
They've always done all kinds of stuff like
I
that.
also gotta say something. Perfect shape and that so perfect. That is- Like
hey.
what? Like
If
it,
Ford
no,
can-
like
if
it's
Ford
seriously
can
it's
con-
one of those when you put an FD D5.
I know the C5 was the first LS swapped FD.
Like
I
it,
know,
like you
you know what?
no, you
And
look
that's-
at it
and that's what's
like
so hilarious about
side
Rob
by
Dahn's
side,
rotary
Fucking
same
Mercy
C5.
B swapping one.
the same fucking scoot, like side scallops, everything, and so many. That's hurt,
Well, no, that was like when
but
Rob,
it's
when
nice
Rob-
true. But it's
when Rob-
true.
well,
like
Well, it's funny because you see FD's LS motor, and Rob Dahm took a C5 and did a 13B rotary
and you know
swap,
what?
and
He
it's
made the best
beautiful.
FD ever.
It's beautiful.
He
Now,
made the
and that
best
goes
FD
both
ever.
ways. You could walk up to Rob Dahm and be like, dude, that's a nice RX-7, and it would make him mad.
But
You
he'd
can
be
walk
happy
up
at the
to
same
any
time.
FD owner and go, dude,
Nice
nice Corvette.
Nice C5.
Because
But-
it's seriously side profile. They're
Oh, yeah.
90%
Well, hey,
there.
if Ford can steal the dash from put in a Lincoln 8, Chevrolet can steal an FD and make it a Corvette.
If
Right.
Toyota can steal the styling for a Celica from a Mustang 2,
Heck yeah.
I mean, come on! I got a point there.
Yeah, second,
Like,
second.
What,
Bubble
what
cellar.
do we got for prices?
Price?
Yeah,
I'm
what are you
go-
thinking?
Okay, let's read some of this. Description. 'Cause I've not read any of this. I literally.
Oh, I
saw-
mean,
oh,
you,
yeah,
well, you tell
sorry,
me you need.
it-
It's
it's
4,000 miles, and I see pictures. It's clean as shit.
This was first sold by John Season Motors of Wheeling, West Virginia. Traded back to the same dealer in 1990.
Oh, was traded back to the same
To the
dealer?
same dealer. It
90.
was
Oh,
then-
I wonder if the dude got an FC.
It was then kept by the proprietor of the Mazda dealership for the following 29
Oh,
years before
whoa,
being.
Oh, so
whoa,
hold on,
whoa,
hold on.
the owner
so,
kept
so
it.
this was almost like a Steve Lamb type deal. To
Yeah,
where
the
he was
car
like,
came in on
"It
trade, and the
traded
owner
in,"
was
and
like,
he's
"Yo,
like,
yo,
"I'm
yo,
putting
yo,
in my
don't.
car bond.
That's
Yep,
not
put it
going
in
on
the
the
car
lot.
bond.
That's not
Put it
going
in
on
the
the
car
Put it
lot."
in the barn.
Oh.
So anyway, it was acquired by the selling dealership in September. Ad says 2029. I'm guessing that finished in Havana Brown metallic over 10. Just lived it. Sunroof, electric cruise control air. Factory cassette stereo with graphics. This FBRX7 shows just under 4,000 miles.
It's
The
what-
4,000 miles is what's making me want
I
to
know.
go.
And is
Wow.
offered by the selling dealer with previous purchase documentation. Manufacturers, car manufacturer.
Pennsylvania.
I'm going with her. Might be.
I want to hear it because I want to know if I'm at the same
But-
region.
I think it might be high. It might be low. I don't know.
Okay, I saved and put up 20 pictures for this thing, but there's a shit ton more pictures of the car, and I was just gonna say my car was nowhere near this fucking for a lot of miles.
I'm going off of a lot of people going off of that, but
Those-
I'm also
and those people are
I'm-
wrong.
I'm also going off of 4,000, 35,000.
Who's next? Who's next?
Alright. I have no genuine idea how to evaluate this car properly. But
I'm the
the trends that have been happening in the early
Yes,
JDM car
yes.
world,
And
the
that's
stuff
why
that's been happening to the 90s cars,
that's why I
and
went towards
the fact that this is a
35.
4,000 mile.
But keep in mind, this is not a JDM. This is
This
a
is a
USDM.
USD.
Well, you know what?
This is a
But
US
the-
exam.
Well, no, you know what? Keep in
The
mind.
Integra Type R that went was
38,000.
38,000 miles.
Keep in mind there
Or
was
$38,000.
13,000 miles.
And
It went
that
to
was a
$38,000.
USDM car.
Yeah.
Hey,
So,
FB.
this
yeah,
being,
yeah. Keep
an
in mind it's
FB
the
instead
most
of a
produced
Honda.
RX-7 as well.
huh?
They made 500,000 of those.
These-
That's the most
they-
produced RX.
Yeah,
the
they
easiest
built
to
these
find.
things from 1979 to
Till
1985.
and it was the most produced number RX-7.
I know, but
for all the chassis.
how many have you seen that are actually in good
Not
shape?
Not well. I see, but not like that. Not like that.
You see
I don't-
them
I-
rotted out.
No,
I just
no,
don't want you to
no,
overdo
I-
your
I-
price.
I will-
I'm going to
will
overdo
say-
my price. I'm going to go a little nuts. I'm going to say 41,000.
45,500.
What?
$45,500.
Damn.
I told you.
Alright, I'm going home.
Yeah.
Sell your car,
I knew it.
man.
Yeah,
Just
like I
with what's been going on in the car world recently, what's been happening
No.
to
That's not fair.
what's been happening to JDM cars in the collector market, I knew that was going to be a stupid price. And
how-
what's going to really boggle your mind is 2 years from now that car's going to sell again with 4,500 miles on it
for $55,000.
You
It's
know-
going to appreciate.
You know, this kind of brings up a thing. This is a thing that I've been thinking of because, like I said, I have a fetish for Skylines. I haven't been able to buy one because of how not so much financial things I've got. And the prices
It's
of
gonna
them.
happen.
I've watched the
It's gonna-
price.
it's gonna happen.
I've watched the prices over the past 3 years of these cars, especially GTRs. R32 GTRs, when they first became legal, you could pick one of those up fully imported
16,000.
for less than 20 grand,
Yeah.
all in. Import docs, fee, shipping, everything. And now,
Tapped out.
I mean, one that
Now you get
now they're in the mid 30s to low 40s.
now for $20,000 you get coffee
the
that,
black one.
that has the awesome side louver glowers, but is
Yeah, it's got a lot of rust. Or I mean, now, like I said, I mean, it'd be that like these are now legal. R33 GTR, high 40s, low 50s,
but it's
quarters.
also the regular R30.
Those
There's-
are
there's-
those are 25 grand.
Yeah, but it's one.
I mean, even an
Give
R30.
it another year. I don't understand
here's-
why people like.
Okay, no, here's
R33s are fucking the best. R34s are ugly as fuck. They look like refrigerators. They look like this fucking
Well, no.
table. They're
No,
too
what-
square.
okay. So what my
Fight me, people.
So what I'm thinking is, I mean, it's almost like we're witnessing, just like Ferraris had a bubble in the 80s,
Yeah.
and just like muscle cars with Barrett Jackson have had sort of
Yeah.
a massive bubble, and then they've been taking a hit recently.
Remember this 71 Cudas. Cudas
Yeah.
and Challengers.
Yeah, all those 440 and Hemi cars. That,
Dude, the Hemi fucking Cuda you going $2 million on.
yeah,
Yeah.
Now
they've
if
dropped.
it goes across the line, $200,000.
Yeah, they've dropped.
I
significantly.
mean, the Hemi Cooters are still
It's
full
still a
of
lot
good
of money,
money,
but it's not what they were doing. Yeah.
but like I
no,
said, I mean, so I
nothing
mean,
like they
I'm
were.
kind of wondering how prices we're seeing on all creating a bubble that in the next year or 2 years is going to pop, and maybe these prices will go back to more.
Maybe.
They won't be as low as they were 3 or 4
Remember
years
that-
ago.
Yeah, but seeing
Well,
shit
well-
like this still makes me kick myself. In
Yo,
the
yeah,
ass.
but still, you also
Look,
on that
I'm gonna-
on that a point,
but
you
also
gotta
you
think
are-
about the air cooled volt, not
Air cooled 911s.
Yeah,
Even
911s.
even those have taken a little bit of.
Those are actually really,
Yeah, but
especially
still,
the last
still they
of
went
the-
from cheap as fuck
yeah, it's expensive.
to expensive, and they're actually on.
It's starting to even happen with the first water cooled
Yeah.
Porsches. But, no, I had an opportunity probably about 8 or 9 years ago to get an '85 Ocean Blue GSE. It had
Remember that.
it had
Remember that.
it had
I
damage
remember
to the
that.
passenger front fender.
That's
Needed
when
a
you had-
fender.
That's when you.
Yep, and
Yep.
it ran, but the guy hadn't had it running in a long time. La da da. He wanted like I think he wanted like $1,800 for it, and I didn't want to
Get
give him the
the
money because it didn't run or anything,
thing
and
up.
I should have done it. The car only had 76,000 miles on it. It was a
Damn.
5-speed manual GSLSE, fully loaded in ocean blue, that beautiful blue color they came
Yeah.
in,
Remember that.
and the car was stock, and it was just one of those things.
Those cars had the 50.
Yep.
They did, and I don't know what the hell that guy did with all those cars. I saw another one of his up there recently. He has a ton of RX-7s, and one of them was back up there the other
Yeah,
day. with
Will,
a
that was
for sale sign on it.
$45,000, and look, I had one of these cars, and I looked at that price and lost my shit. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, the guy he owns that tinning place. You know what I'm talking about on 19 by High Octane?
I tried to
No,
buy cars
no,
off of him.
Carl.
tropical,
His name-
tropical,
his name's
tropical,
Carl.
Yeah.
tropical.
His name's Carl with a K. His red one that's painted up like the Van Halen
Yep.
guitar is back up
Yep.
there.
I saw that the other day when I went for my drive.
That's-
I've also seen Triumph Stag sitting up.
He
He's
does
had two.
he does
Stags.
circuit
Two
racing.
actually
Yeah.
full on.
He does circuit
Stags
racing.
there.
That Van Halen one has got a fucking Bridgeported 13B with Webers on it.
Yep.
It screams.
Yep.
And
He had an E30 sitting out there that I
Yep.
was trying to buy for parts.
And he always
Yep.
wants too much money for things, and you start
Yeah,
talking
he
to him,
wanted
and the price, and the
$2,500
prices
for
would
a
go
parts
up.
car.
Like I started out with that RX-7, he wanted like $2,000 for it. I tried to get him down because it didn't run or anything, and then like I talked to him about it, he still had it like 6 later, and he wanted $4,000 for it. Like what? He's like, well, these are close. And just going on, and like I don't know what happened because
It was a-
he had
Yeah,
5 or
bubble.
6 RX-7s sitting up there,
Yep.
and he said he had more at his house. I don't know what happened to all of them.
No, he.
He has to. He's got a bunch of FB. Bunch of them. He's got a brown one. I was going to buy the brown
Yep.
one.
Brown
He
one
wanted
sat on front of the
he
shop.
wanted
You had the
$2,800
brown one,
for the
plus-
brown one. The brown
plus
one
you
ran but wouldn't
also-
stay running.
You also had a brown 70s Stag.
Stag, yeah, the Stag that was always out
Yep.
there.
Yeah, the Triumph Stags.
Yep.
He's had
It
a
was
couple
rotted
of them.
out.
I think there was a
But-
blue one out there too at one
There
time.
was.
Yep.
But anyway, thanks guys for watching.
Yeah, I think it's time to wrap this one up.
Yep.
We'll be back in a couple weeks, everybody. Thank you guys for tuning in, and have a good night. We have a show. Oh, we're gonna talk about our show next
No,
time.
no.
It's getting late. We need to stop.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah, we're at an hour and a
YouTube-
half. We need
YouTube
to go.
algorithms.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Yeah, yeah.
Have a good
See you
night.
guys.
Bye now.
Bye,
Take
guys.